Hey, what's up guys? Jacob here, back with another video. This video I'm going to be going over the matchup between Birdie and Ed. So this might be like a 2 to 3 part video because I haven't found everything out with Ed. I only found like the basic things to dealing with Ed, and I still need a little more matchup knowledge just to know what kind of like habits they have. But so far I've just been working on like how to deal with certain setups that he has. Cause I know that he's a very like kind of gimmicky character. Not too gimmicky, but he has like gimmicks basically, or stuff that you can like, you know, DP out of anytime you try to, you know, disrespect them from a negative attack or whatever. He just DP you. So I'm just gonna go over those, you know, frame traps and stuff that you can deal with. So first I'm gonna go over his projectile. So his projectile has pretty fast recovery, which you gotta be very careful. You have to read the projectile, and that's if he throws it. The problem is that even if he can delay it, which is another thing, so it gives him more time to DP. So if you're gonna jump in at him from a close angle, you have to use medium kick. If you jump in him too close, the heavy kick is pretty slow. So like, let's say you react a little late, the heavy kick might be a little too slow. So you might have to use a jumping medium kick just to get that faster jump in on him. But it recovers pretty fast, as you can see. You have to kind of commit. Like as soon as you see him do it, you have to jump in. You can go for EX Dolphin Dive too if you want to spend meter. It's a better option. Less damage, but it's a better option. Safer option than trying to risk jumping in. Yeah. Well, that's weird. You kick him, so his hitbox is extended when he's doing that. But that's like not really gonna happen too much. Yeah. That's probably when he's in like the first like part of it, like right there. Yeah. So you can hit him out of it. So let's say like you're just throwing this out, you can hit him basically in the startup frame. So he has a little bit of startup on it. And it becomes a counter too. So sweeping will be a good option against that too. But he won't be throwing it at that close of a range anyways. But I mean, you never know. Like a lot of people, you know, in competitive or whatever, when, you know, it gets to like a longer set, like Cooling players do it a lot. They throw fireballs, you know, up close to your face, but at a good range where it's still safe for them. So at those ranges, it's probably good to sweep him if he tries to go for something like that. It's a little slow and start up on the sweep, so you might have to go for something a little faster. Chain works the same as all chains, you know, chain them out of it. I'd just go over his recovery first, just for players that also don't, you know, use Birdie and don't have a chain, and like rely on trying to jump in on his fireball. But for Birdie players, you do have a chain, so that's only if you can read the fireball. You don't have enough time to do a late chain, so you have to commit again. Problem is that he could cancel and probably block. So having witnessed the Ed jumping on me, like if he delayed it and I committed, like I saw him and he delayed it. Let me change it. Just make him delay it. See if he can block in time if he delays it. Oh, yeah, definitely. He probably jump in. Had that much recovery. Yeah, it's over. Yeah. That is some fast recovery. You literally have to preemptively throw it like that. Like before he even does it, you have to know he's gonna go for it. So it's very risky. So you cannot try to react to that, or you're just gonna get blown up. So you could maybe do a bull slide and just like cover the options. Just in case if he jumps, you still be able to block. You know, and then recovers. That's weird. Alright, yeah, so it just becomes like a guessing game after that when he's doing that. Alright. First I'm gonna go over like just be careful with the can. He does have really fast dash speed. So just you have to be a little, don't be a little too slow on the can, because he can dash up and DP you. So that's a common thing though. Some players do that if they have enough dash speed or fast dash speed. If you're trying to go for a can, if they read it right away, like they're just committing already, you know, they have a feeling that you're gonna go for it, they'll just dash in on you and go for it. And as soon as they see that you're drinking a can, they'll go for the DP. So be very careful. But if you do it early enough, then you'll be fine. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so now I'm gonna go over this attack. So this attack is -2 on block. So it's your turn to hit him. So you can't do anything. So give it like a double tap. You know, double tap light kick to check him for pressing buttons and then get the counter off him. So it's -2. The thing is that, you know, since it's -2, he can DP you, so it becomes like a guessing game. The thing is that you can still throw out jab and still recover in time to block the DP, which is very cheap. That's why I feel like this move is very like useless. It's really useless. There's some cool stuff you can do with it with Birdie. I'll show you after. But yeah, it's like kind of useless because I'm gonna show you. Then you get a full punish. So I set up another one where he DPs after. So you see that I could throw it out and then still block, which sucks. So look, I can still throw it out and still block it, which sucks. So what he would have to do is kind of delay the DP. He would have to kind of delay it and then go for it. So you kind of like have to delay then DP, just to try to get that later frame when I'm pressing the X button or pressing light kick. So if he goes for it, then you have to delay and throw it. But still, that's pretty risky anyways. Yeah, it's still risky, so it wouldn't work. Yeah, it's just, that's why I feel like that move is not that good, because you could just throw out a 3 frame or 4 frame and you still recover. So it's not that useful. That's only if you're going for something big, since it's -2. If you're going for like a medium punch, then it'll hit you out of it. But besides that, it's not really a big deal. Yeah, not a big deal. And depending, you know, if you have meter or not, you do different things. Messed up there, but that's alright. Alright, so yeah, let me go over like some cool stuff you can do with it. So if you're able to armor the attack early enough, you can recover and punish him on the other side. So if you get in like the last frame of the armor, you can punish him. So let me show where he blocks. Alright. Alright. So you can punish if you're able to do it early enough. Yeah, there we go. So if you're able to get in like the last frame of armor, you can hit him out of it. But if you do it early enough, then you recover and he goes on the other side. Yeah. Any armor attack, this will happen. It will go through you. So he'll go right through you. So any armor, he'll go through you. Very weird character. If you get in the last frame, you're able to punish. But be very careful, because if you commit to the medium headbutt, then that's it. You're gonna get a lot of damage off, because it's very negative on block. So that's if you see it. It's hard to kind of just go for it, because you'd have to know he's gonna do it, and it's very risky to just throw out the armor attack, because easy whiff punishable attack. Very easy to whiff punish. He just throws his body out and just whiff punish easy. You probably get a sweep, and he gets a lot off that. So it's a pretty active button. You don't really want to challenge it. Like trying to challenge it like at a certain range, like after he's like going through it, you can't stop it. So you have to get it like in the early stages of it. Yeah. But if you wait too long, you get it like towards the middle, yeah, you can't do nothing about it. You can't stuff it out, nothing. Can't do nothing. It'll just hit you and it just dominates all your buttons after that. Unless if you're doing armor. So bullhorn, it doesn't go through, but in certain, like at the end of the heavy punch, the Psycho Knuckle, you can bullhorn through him, or you could bullhorn counter. But might as well just wait for it to whiff and do a medium punch. That's a better option than trying to like risk going for the bullhorn. Alright. You can use it, but you just wait for it to whiff punish. Yeah, it's very risky to go for it. So you can wait to whiff punish, and then if you block it, then it's minus on block. So depending on how far it hits you, I know that he kind of like goes back a little further sometimes, but that's rare. So just be careful with that. Alright, so armor is, yeah, that's a very weird thing with that. Oh damn, I'm messing up. Oh, that's weird. So since that was like towards the end of it, I was able to hit him. But most of the time he would just end up on the other side. So don't really armor, don't use it. Don't waste your armor or gray health just for that. It can maybe be useful to get out of the corner, but if you're blocking it, then he puts himself in the corner. Yeah, so so yeah, don't worry about it. That's why I'm saying that's not a good move, the Psycho Axe. I mean the Psycho Knuckle. It's minus on block, so it's not going to be that effective. Yeah, he could get in, and then but his DP, you could just you know, like I said, you could just like check it all the time, and even if he DPs, you can't do anything. So I kind of don't see that being useful at all. So he has to mainly just use his fireball, which I think is very cheap. His fireballs, he has a lot of recovery on that, and then he gets a lot of damage off of his 2-button anti-air, the kicks. It is crush counterable. So if he does throw it out, you can crush counter it. Do it. It is crush counterable. Both his DP and this is crush counterable. I'm a little surprised that it's crush counterable because Buki's is not crush counterable yet, which I mean I don't know what to say, but whatever, why not? Alright, so and this is like kind of the last thing I'm gonna go over, but I am gonna go over a little more stuff besides this. So alright, so this lightning punch that he does, I'm not sure the name of it yet, but it's -3 on block, so it's another type of DP bait. So it's -3 on block. He can push you back pretty far with it, and then it kind of brings you back to the neutral. So in the neutral, he has decent buttons. His heavy kick is good. It's -4 or -5. It's punishable with light kick headbutt. So that's pretty simple to go over. So depending on the range where he throws it out, it's punishable. I mean, he has to space it out really well, like perfectly, like right there. He has to space it out. Still punishable at a pretty good range. It's still pretty punishable. So he kind of has to hit it on like the very tip, like Birdie's bull slide. It's like almost like that, where you have to get it perfectly for it to not be punishable. And then like whiff punish someone trying to whiff punish you, or trying to punish you. You whiff punish their button. If you have a feeling that it's too far, just throw out different buttons then, if you feel like you spaced it out right. Like you feel like an Ed has to set up to make that safe, or make that a safe option. He's still really minus on block, so you can still stick out a slower button just to stop him from trying to whiff punish a slow, you know, a faster attack but a shorter range. So you know, it becomes like, you know, mind games or whatever. Not really a mind game, but just different options. Then he will have to do like DP to bait it out, knowing that you're gonna go for that. So it's a little extra. So yeah. So that's so far what I've been working on really with Ed. It's not too much yet. I feel like his jump-ins are pretty good, but Birdie has a good anti-air, so you know, him jumping in is not the problem. It's mainly just you kind of playing lame until he makes a mistake and then you getting in on him. So pressuring Ed, since he has 3 frame, you have to be very good with your pressure in terms of, you know, Birdie pressuring Ed. So you know, just set him up to waking up the light kick. He can't get too much off of it. If he does do light kick and get the counter, he could do jab into the those lightning hands, and then you know, put you back in neutral situation. I think it's 0 on hit, like +1. But you don't gotta worry too much. But the 1 frame or the 3 frame wake up, you already know how to deal with that. You just gotta set it up on your wake up action. When you set it up, then just practice meeting him. He does have a wake up too, so that's another thing I deal with. He has a 3 frame and then he has a wake up, so you know, it's very effective. Character is very dangerous when he wakes up if he has 3 frame and the reversal, so you have to be aware of that. So things that you do, you gotta kind of think and, you know, take some risks and, you know, put, you know, faster pressure or delay pressure. You feel like they're gonna DP. And they'll have to commit to the light kick. So if you delay, you'll block the light kick and it'll become a little ambiguous. You have to just, you know, practice what to do if he does wake up light kick and you block it. So I think his light kick is +1 on block. And his light kick is +1. His jab is +3 on block. That's what's very good for him. But it's a high, so you know, if you duck it, I'm not sure if it's a high or mid. I'm pretty sure it's a high. Jabs, most standing jabs, even though they're very plus, they're duckable, so I don't think there would be a problem with that. If it is a mid, then I'll be kind of dangerous, but I don't think it's a mid. You could duck under it. Oh no, it is a mid. Oh wow, okay. So he has a mid +3 jab. So get ready for some harsh tick throws and some shimmies. So yeah, just be very careful. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, he has a +3 jab. That's a mid. That's like if Vega did a +3 jab. That was a mid. Vega's jab, most Vegas know that it hits high, so you could duck under it. So wow, that's crazy. I believe. Yeah. Or am I bugging out? Or most jabs are just mids or something. I know Birdie's jab you could it's a mid. Hoping I don't sound like a complete idiot right now. Yeah. Yeah, I hope I don't sound like a complete idiot right now. I know I'm not bugging out. I'm really gonna do this right now because I can't remember if Vegas jab is a high. I mean, Karen's is +2, is plus on block as well. Or is it just that Vegas gotta hold that? Yeah, that's what I'm just saying, that Vegas gotta hold that. Yeah, so that's very good though. It's just very good. I just wanted to like compare whatever. Vegas or whatever, yeah. The +3 jab. Thing is that Birdie's, even though he has a +3 jab as well, has a lot of recoveries, so surprisingly it won't really work that well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm right. Okay. I'm not bugging out. My bad, I just had to check. So RP to Vegas players with that, but that's the only problem though. That's all I'm saying though. And that's it for the video with Birdie against Ed. I know it's a little awkward ending because I kind of got mixed up on the standing jab, so don't kill me about it, I'm sorry. But so far this is what I have with Birdie against Ed. And I do need a little more. I know that I didn't explain too much of his normals. Not too much of his normal game, like what his normals are on block and all that. So most of his normals are pretty plus. So his standing medium is the one they have to be careful. His standing medium is +3 on block. So he has a +3 jab and a medium. So he's gonna have some good plus range block strings. So you're gonna have to respect some of the stuff. If you press buttons, you're gonna get hit. So be very careful with that. So yes. So his mids and his light buttons are all plus, I think. Yeah. The only one that's not plus is the crouch and medium kick. His crouch and medium kick is -3, I think. Yes, minus. Yeah, he has low 4, but it's minus on block. Very minus. Not punishable, but it's minus. So he's gonna rely on most of his standing medium punch and jabs. Standing medium punch, jabs. Standing medium kick. Yeah, standing medium kick is decent. I think it's high though, so you can duck under it. Standing medium kick is plus on block. I'm trying to see it. Okay, it's a mid. Alright, so he has a lot of plus frames. Okay, so he could kind of fool you with that move there. So be careful, that's +2 on block. So be very careful. Alright, so that's the video. Hopefully, I find a little more. I'm gonna make another video. I know this video is a little awkward just because that Vega part. Just ignore I had a little brain fart with the Vega. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.